Haley's Queens. That movie came out 1993. Was played by Halle Berry. In this movie, really, there aren't many movies about biracial women and what they go through, and I think that's a shame. It seems like society doesn't want to make many movies or TV shows about mixed women. You see TV shows about black people, white people, you know, but there hardly are any TV shows about biracial women. And sometimes biracial women grow up confused because they have white parent, they have white family and black family. They can't just say I'm black, and then they have white family. They can't say, oh, well, I'm white when they have black family. That's like dissing the other race. You're taking one. They can't have to choose a side. I'm black, but that then again, that's like an insult to your mother who's white or father who's white. So to them, they feel like they're confused. Alex Haley came up with Queens, and it really defined how biracial people in general feel. Um, and it was about Holly Berry, who is biracial. She could relate to the character she was playing because she had a white mom and a black father, I suppose. And she grew up not knowing her identity. She said she was picked on by white kids that would pick on her, tease her because her skin was a little bit darker, which I find was weird because she wasn't dark skinned, but she was, like I said, she was very light. She didn't look white. You can tell that she was black, probably because she had black features. Even now she's very fair skinned. She's very light skinned. But she can't fit in with white people because her skin's darker than white people. She has like a good tan. She has black features and all that. So that's, I mean, but she that the Queens was a very good movie. Danny Glover, the guy from the Lethal Weapon movies, he's in that movie. Raven Simone, the girl who played That So Raven, is in the movie. Now, I don't think Raven Simone is mixed. I think both her parents are black. I think her both her parents are black. I think Raven Simone is not mixed, but she's so fair. She's so light skinned. She played on the Cosby Show, Olivia, the little annoying girl who always used to bother Bill Cosby. She was smart. 3 or 4 year old girl who can remember all her lines like that is very up there for genius. She also played That's So Raven as a teenager. That was a very good show. I want to talk about Orlando Brown. I think that's his name. The guy who played on That's So Raven. How he became crazy over the years. He lost his mind. How he became a successful child actor to a nutty guy. But I'll get to him at another point. Okay, so I was talking about Queens. Raven Simone has two black parents, but her parents are very fair skinned. They're very light skinned. But yeah, she played the character of a biracial girl, who had to suffer abuse and humiliation because of her not being. She wasn't accepted by black people and not white black people because she was so light skinned. They would pick her for being light skinned. She was not also accepted by white people because she's not white. Her skin's darker. Her skin is not pale like white people. So I think it was a lot of confusion. Even in her relationship, she was not able to get men, able to really, she's been through it. I think she got pregnant, but I think she was not able to really trust white men or black men because of this. And I think that's what a lot of biracial women do go through because sometimes they grow up confused. It's like a mental thing. Okay, I'm not black. I'm not white. What am I? You know, what do I call myself? My heritage. I don't have just one heritage. You know, As for me, I'm African American guy. I got I got black family, so I know I'm black. But we're talking about biracial women who's very light skinned and they're not white, they're not black, so they don't know if they're how do they identify themselves. But Mr. J. Here Peace. It's a very good movie. Alex Haley did a good job. There was a book called Queens. I think people should read it. It'll actually would you'll understand a little bit more about how biracial people think, and how it's about a biracial woman, a person, and trying to cope with her life at dealing with not being accepted by both races for not being one race. But but then we learned that it shouldn't matter what you're about your race, as long as you're people should we're all human beings. We're all the same. I think that's what the movie was basically about. Um, but that's what I think. Mr. J here, peace.